Adab, Namaste. Welcome to yet another episode on India's Business Legends. Today we're going to meet a boy who's come from a very small place from Bihar, which is Samastipur, and he's literally made his dreams come true. Currently, he's got a brand registered in Noida, which goes by the name Offmint. Have you heard about it? Oh no. But yes, you might have seen him somewhere on a popular reality show. So let's meet him. Hi Ashutosh.
Hi Sophia.
So I was telling my viewers that you're very popular.
After the Shark Tank, yeah, a little bit.
Yes, so you were there on Shark Tank, but not with Offmint.
Yeah, I was with my previous brand. It was also a clothing brand. So I was there for that brand to pitch.
So you founded that company as well?
Yeah, correct.
So you're basically a serial entrepreneur.
Yeah, you can say that.
So can we name which all companies have you founded?
In my college days, I started one startup that was an IT company because I belong to IT background. So I started one startup that was named TechOrion at that time. So we used to do the development, website, mobile application and digital marketing in that particular company. That I started in Ludhiana when I was in college. After that, I joined Velocity Technology. That is an EV startup which do grid balancing for government. So which I started in Noida only. Then I founded another company, the clothing brand, Gavin Paris. And meanwhile, I was mentoring many other brands as well for the marketing, which is my forte. And then I recently launched this brand named Offmint.
So Offmint has been creating a lot of waves.
Yes.
Because it got partnership.
Yeah.
We won't call it funding.
Yeah, it's not
because
funding.
It's not funding. You basically found a partner for your business.
Yeah. So it happens after Shark Tank India. Rani Aluwalia is my partner in this business, Offmint. So she watched the episode and she called me, she contacted me, and then we had a lot of meeting. Then we agreed to create a brand which is more fashionable, affordable, but sustainable. So these were the points that we have to take while creating this brand. So me and Rani, so Rani lives in London and I lives in India. So we both collaborated, and this collaboration was not only for the funding part because Rani brings lots of expertise from the design because she belongs to a designing background. She runs a very reputed designing company in London named Key Interiors. So she brings a lot of expertise. Like apart from this, she also helps us in global expansion. So both offices are like London office and India office is very tightly connected. We have lots of daily meetings, brainstorming what we are going to do next, in which market we are going to launch what items. So yeah, it was her efforts and mine collaborated that we are getting like good responses right now from the brand.
So what was the biggest moment in your life, possibly, when you were on Shark Tank India, the entire country was seeing? How did you feel about it?
So that story is totally different. When everyone was watching me, I was somewhere else. So I lost my father the same day the tank came live. So I was somewhere else. I got a call from, and I lost him in a train accident.
Oh.
So I got a call from police that we have found your father and this. So I got a call from Shark Tank team that episode is going to come live on TV at night tonight. And after that call, 5 minutes, I got call from the police that this has happened. So it was totally devastating for me. And so I did not watch the episode like 2-3 months. Like I was not in the zone to watch it and all, but I got lots of responses. The people who know were very helpful. Even the sharks got to know about this thing, especially Amit Jain and all. Like they console me, they message me. So they are not someone who just are in the tank and they will just promise you something and they will not. They given me the promise that they will invest in my business if I want to start something alone. So they keep up that thing. They told me, if you need something, just let me know. If you want to start something, just let me know.
So that must have been a very difficult time for you.
Yeah, that was a very difficult time. And after that only I changed a lot. I think, okay, enough of the things. And now I have to do something big. I have to make him proud. So yeah.
And I'm so sure not just your father, but I'm sure your mother is also extremely proud of you.
Yeah, she is. Yes.
So Ashutosh, you're from a very small place in Bihar called Samastipur.
Yeah.
and usually it is thought that at small places you don't get a lot of exposure. How do you survive in the big world? And from a boy who's from a very small place, you've got global dreams.
Yeah.
What aspires you, and how do you draw inspiration from your roots?
So my inspiration was totally my father, because he he did everything from the grounds only. We saw him growing, so it was totally in my mind. And he was from business, so since my childhood I was helping him. He was a contractor, so I used to fill the quotations, helping out in the business, so that was in my mind. But when I go to BTech, I did my BTech. He wanted me to do a good job, like corporate job, hefty salary. But that later on turns up to the startup things, and he also enjoyed what I was doing, what the other things were going on. So I believed in myself first, and then apart from this also I was very much inspired by the people which have come up from Bihar and did a lot of things. And so that was the only my father was the biggest inspiration for me, and obviously the people around me which are doing good. And I had to make some names, so I worked hard, and yeah, I'm here right now, and I have a very long way to go.
So when you got into those talks with Miss Rani about getting your company funded, how did you approach that? Because we will possibly having a lot of viewers who are also looking at a mentor, who are also looking at somebody who can probably fund their business. And going the VC way is not the easiest way.
Yeah, not the easiest way, it's the toughest. So funding is something which needs it include lots of steps to do. Like first you have to create your business, and you have to believe in your idea. If you are not creating a business, also you have to believe in your idea, what you are going to create, which problem you are solving, what outcomes you are going to give to the particular investor if they are investing in your business. So my journey was a little bit easier once, because I was approached by them. But yeah, if we have to approach, we have to go with the solid documentation, proof, whatever we are creating, either they are going to a very good market research, and then we can start with friends and family, and then we can go ahead with the investor. We can mail them, we can LinkedIn them, we can spam them, sir please. So so this is the only way, as a small entrepreneur, as a where you don't have a very big financial team, a very big good team to help you in investment, you can start small, you can bring some good results. And then in India we have shows right now like Shark Tank India, which literally allow anyone, if you are having any idea, if you are having sales or no sales, you can go there and pitch it. And you see on last 3 seasons, this season as well, we are watching people from very small villages to the big entrepreneur, they all are coming in that show. So that is something which is happening good in India right now.
So why do you think is there a motivation amongst the youth to get into entrepreneurship and do their own things?
See, entrepreneurship is very much important for our country as well, because what happens, we can't create as much as job if most of the people are only seeking for the job, if you are not creating it. And in India, I think businesses are in many one's bloods only, from their parents, from their ancestors. So entrepreneurship is very much important. And as an entrepreneur, I can say the journey is not very easier one, but yeah, it's something which is very satisfying from 9 to 5 job.
But an entrepreneur works much more than somebody who would work in a 9 to 5 job. Do you agree with that?
I totally agree with that, but you will not feel it because you are working for yourself. If you are working for someone else, you will feel, okay, the time is over, I need to go now.
Every 1 minute will count there.
But here you will beg others, please stay with me for 1 hour, work more. So it is something like that. So you will never feel that you have worked more. You will always thought that your employer or something has worked less.
So when somebody aspires to be an entrepreneur, what do you think should be their qualities?
See, the first quality is patience. Patience is very much required in this thing. You can't be impatient, okay, I have done this thing and I'm not getting results. Another thing is research. If you have some idea, if you want to start something, just start small and just try to get it validated from your relatives, friends and families. Okay, this is working or not. And don't stick to the particular idea. This is also one thing. If I have some idea in my mind, if I'm trying to create something, and if it is not working, still I'm so you have to be very particular where you have to take an exit, where you have to switch that thing. That is very much important, because many people they work day and night and they're not getting results. So they also need to rethink about that.
So how do people decide that, okay, it's time to hang my boots?
So give yourself a time for a year, for 6 months. Okay, I will do this thing and I need to reach to the particular place. If I am not getting it, I will think of something else.
So did you also set such goals for yourself, and how many times were you successful or unsuccessful?
So I would say like few startups were not very much successful that I have built, and few are very much like billion-dollar brand like Velocity, that is a Canadian company. So that is a billion-dollar brand right now. I hope Offmint will also be okay. And the first journey was not very easy because I was in college. I had no idea about entrepreneurship, nothing like how to handle a client, how to handle a finances. So that was a failure, I would say. We run that business for around 4 years. Throughout my college time, I was doing BTech from Guru Nanak Dev Engineering College in Ludhiana, and from there I started that startup, and that was also a very interesting journey because I was doing freelancing in my college, and
what were you doing exactly?
like I was making websites at that
Alright.
time in the college. I was doing freelancing. So I got my friend's father's called Ashutosh make one website for me, but I need a GST bill. So I called my father, asked, oh, he's asking for GST bill. What's that? Like I had no idea about the bills and all. So my father told me, okay, you give it from my company if you want. I told him, no, I want to create a company. So for like every traditional parent, oh, you have gone there for studies, why you're doing this thing, you should not do. But later on he agreed. He told me, okay, you start, that's not an issue. And my college also supported me very much at that time. Like I was not able to attend all the classes, so if my attendance was low, also the professor was helping me because I had to maintain both the company.
Right.
I was having 22 staffs at that time when I was running that company.
And this was which year?
I started after first year.
Okay.
And all 3 years, like at the time of placement also, when all my batches were getting placed, my 3-4 friends were in my company only.
So basically all the colleagues that you had, were all from your college, or did you have professionals also?
I had professionals only, few were from the colleges.
Okay.
Yeah, so from there that entrepreneurship journey started, and so I was not able to give full time. So that's why I think I was not very much successful in that startup. But it was a very good learning curve for me, like how to start something. That's why I got like another projects again and again, like so.
Right.
And one thing which I learned from there, like in the service business, if you are doing service industry, you have to satisfy the client anyhow. Like I know it's not possible to 100% satisfy the client, but be honest in your business. Whatever you are delivering, just commit it before delivering. Don't like make words, because obviously it will going to come back to you.
So when you moved forward from there, what were you doing after that?
So when I wrap up Tech Orion, then I got offer. So that was also through the college only. My college HOD's friend was from Canada, and he launched that company very early stage. So he was looking for someone who can launch that in India too. So he contacted me. We had lots of discussions. So I agreed upon, okay, I was also free. Let's start something. And EV was like something at that time in 2019, 18-19. So then I collaborated with him, and I came to Noida. We started that company because we were on the, we were totally looking for the government projects. We were closely in touch with MHI, Ministry of Heavy Industry, for the projects. So there I started that in Noida, and then we shifted to Bangalore, that company, because we got some fundings from Bangalore. So we got all the office spaces and everything. So then we shifted to Bangalore.
And then moving on, you again forayed into another business.
Moving on, I created another businesses, and fashion was something which was in my mind since the Tech Orion days, because I was in Ludhiana, which is like Manchester of India, where all the clothing and manufacturing is done. So I was having that thing in spite of being not from the fashion background. I was a BTech graduate from computer science, but that digital marketing thing helps me out, and like previous development things help me out to do the sales. And so I thought like, okay, the gross margin is more than 70% in this business, so let's do this.
So when you finally decided on Offmint, what was the idea behind Offmint?
So see, there were lots of things that was going in my mind, where the first thing was the global brand. So I was trying to create, because I had done in India many things, so I was just planning to create a global brand. Another thing which my partner Rani Aluwalia comes in with like, okay, so she was like, we have to do something for the environment, because there are lots of pollution. We talk about air pollution, water pollution, but we never talk about fashion pollution. In these days where we don't want to repeat our clothes, we don't know where our clothes are going, which we are throwing out. So that is a very major source of pollution right now, the fashion. So we come up together, and she gave an idea to distributing seeds. So we developed a pen, which I'll show you. So we developed a pen which is a biodegradable made up of paper, and on the tip of it we added some seeds. So that seed, you can put it anywhere in your pot, or even the tags that we are using, they are made up of seed paper. So what happened to our clothing tags, we don't know. It goes in the bin.
We throw it in the bin usually.
So if it goes in the soil also, it will be growing as a plant or something. So we were trying to give a message where we want to shop guilt free. Like if you are buying a t-shirt or a denim, you just compensating the environment with one plant.
Right.
Yeah. So this was the major idea behind Offmint, and yeah, we wanted to create a affordable fashion which is affordable because in India masses are the lower middle classes, and we have kept our prices that much, but we did not compromise with the quality.
So what's the price range like?
We start from 450 rupees on our website to the various categories, and it goes up to 2000 and something. Not above that we are doing it. Yeah.
So Offmint as a brand focuses quite a lot on sustainability, on being eco-friendly.
Yeah.
How are you going about it?
So we are going in a very unique way. We are coming up with the seed pen. So I can show and explain.
Sure,
to you. Can I get a pen? Yeah. So this is a seed pen, so which is having seeds on the tip of it, and the pen is completely made up of biodegradable, like it's made up of paper only, like recyclable paper, and it is having like seed on the tips of various, like this is the coriander pen. So you just have to open the cap and put it in any pot or something, or soil, and it will be grow as a plant. Apart from this, we are also using these kind of seed papers, which you can just tear it and put it in your pot, and you just water them, and it will be growing as a plant.
Okay, this is very interesting.
Yeah.
And it has the instructions also.
Yeah, it has and we also have the instruction on our courier bag. We are also using our paper bags actually. We are not using any plastics for the courier. So how it's work.
And apart from that, you're also using sustainable ways to create your products also.
Yeah, so we are using many kinds of fabrics, like which are not very much harmful for the environment, not very heavy, like not heavy dyeing using. We are using banana fabric. So lots of fabrics we are also doing. Apart from this, also we are not using very harmful chemical to wash our clothes post the production. So these steps we are skipping right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you talk about sustainable fashion, and when you're also talking about creating quality, how does that go hand in hand? Because we all know how much pollution a good quality product can create.
Yeah, so actually it is quite tough, because a brand can be 100% sustainable, especially a fashion brand. But we wanted to go till the extent that we can afford. Okay. And right now, like being sustainable is costing us something like 50 rupees more, I would say, than I can if I used plastic or something. We are not tolerating with the fabrics as well. We are using the fabric which are not using heavy dyes and all. We are using banana crepe fabric, bananas fabric. So we are using like very sustainable things at the points where we can. Also, one thing that was in Rani's mind, that she wanted to do something for India. She said, okay, Ashutosh, I am coming up with this thing. So with the brand, the only motive is the profit which I am earning will go for the welfare of women and child in India.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to take it. So you have to create the brand for others. And this is where I like that idea. I had like offers from many people after the tank, like lots of people were. So when I met her, when I saw her vision and it aligns with my vision, so it was like, then we clicked, okay, let's create this thing. This is going to do something. So right now we are in India on our website. Apart from this, we are also listed to various marketplaces like Myntra, Amazon, Flipkart, whatever the big marketplaces. We are also launching in UK, Canada, USA and Dubai. So we are listed on Walmart. In Dubai, we are listed on Noon.
So how will fashion be similar for Indian consumers as well as global
No,
consumers?
so that's the
Is
thing.
there a difference?
Yeah, there is a huge difference. If I want to make something for the Gulf countries like UAE, we are designing modest clothing. If we are
Okay.
designing a cord set, we are designing abayas with them. And mostly the main thing that we are doing are the coats, which are very popular, like the blazer, the casuals. So that market is different. US market is different. We have to look for the weather, because there is like the winter is very for the longer months, and in India the summer is for the longer months.
True.
So both of the markets are different. So from that, the Rani's works come into play. She's sitting in London, she's having team of designers, they do the global research, they coordinate with my team in India, and then we do the manufacturing here in our manufacturing unit.
There's also one more question. We see a lot of brands where they're
Yeah.
not manufacturing at all,
Yeah.
but just marketing and building
Yeah.
a brand.
So yeah, manufacturing is not that much required that you will be needing to create a brand. If you are getting a good vendor, good source of product, regular supply. So one thing which is very much important in D2C business, that the regular supply of product. If I have created one, for example, a jacket, if I'm taking it from some manufacturer, and in 100 products, two or three product will get hit, like they will your hero product that will sell. But again, if you're not able to create that, that is going to make you a very in lots of
Right.
losses. So you have to be very particular, like what you are selling, you should have a regular supply of that product, then you don't require any kind of manufacturing. You just have to focus on brand. So there are many brand, like mostly brands, they don't have their manufacturing. Many kids nowadays, they call me, they message me, but yeah, I want to start something. I am doing POD, like print on demand services. They are selling t-shirt from some vendor, they are like doing drop shipping for them, and they are doing very good, they are doing very
Right.
nice. So it is not required that you need a very hefty amount to set up a manufacturing. You just look for some good manufacturer, look for some good vendors, and yeah, you can create a brand.
So, how many SKUs does Offmint have?
So SKUs currently, Offmint is having 700 plus, and we are constantly making it. Like 2-3 SKUs are in pipelines right now, like for the women's clothing, for the kids. We have launched a lot in menswear. We recently launched our kids collection, women's collection. So we are at that position. We are creating things for different market. So yeah, right now we are having 700 plus SKUs, but we are constantly working on the SKUs.
And how many are you manufacturing on your own, and how many are you outsourcing?
90% are being manufactured in our warehouse, like in our factory, and 10% we are outsourcing. 10% of it.
All right. Also, any message to the entrepreneurs?
I would only want to give one message, that believe in your idea, whatever you are thinking, just test and try it, and try to validate your idea, and be honest in your business. You will definitely get results.
So, you're somebody who's built multiple businesses.
Yeah.
Would you like to give some tips to our viewers about branding and marketing?
See, branding is very much important for any brand. If you are like opening one food outlet or opening a big brand, also the branding is very much important. I have learned all my career is like, if you make a good brand, you will do a good business. So what we can do, like if you are starting something, you're starting a business, you should be focusing on like your because right now what happens nowadays, like social media is a big thing for the sales point. Okay, so we can be putting our pages on social media, and obviously if you want to go with sales, performance marketing plays a very important role for all the businesses right now. Any D2C marketplace or like business is totally dependent on the performance marketing. So if you are good at it, or if you are having a good team of performance marketing, definitely you are going to good sales.
So, what's performance marketing?
So performance marketing is running ads on Facebook, Instagram, or Google, like something which is which is giving you a ROI, return on investment. If I'm running an ad of 10,000, I'm getting a sale of 50,000, then my return on ad spent is 5, like 5 times I'm getting. So that kind of marketing where you are getting returns and in terms of sales, that is called performance marketing. So that is very much important, because nowadays you see you're scrolling something and you get lots of ad of the product coming.
Right.
So this is actually the performance marketing.
So basically, from traditional advertising,
Yeah.
wherein we used to see ads in newspaper, TV,
Yeah.
we're moving to
The digital.
Social media.
So how it happens now, nowadays our eyeballs are totally on the phones all the
Sure.
times. So we don't remember last time like what kind of hoarding we saw and what kind of ad attracted us in the offline method. But online it is very easy to sneak in someone's life, sneak in someone's phone. You just have to run some campaigns and you will be on your targeted audience. Because if I'm putting a hoarding, I'm not sure like how much target audience is watching, like what age group.
Right.
But here in performance marketing, what happen, I can choose which reason I have to show it to them. Like if I want to show it to a particular state, like for example Maharashtra or Gujarat, if I want to show it to particular gender like male female, if I have to show it to particular age group like 18 to 28, whatever the product you have made for. Apart from this also there are many interests, like if people are interested in your clothes or like wearing such kind, so that is very much precise, like you can be precisely making those kind of campaigns and running on the exactly where you have to do it.
Right.
So this has evolved a lot, and in market that is very much important, and I'll highly recommend to go with the performance marketing for your business.
And when it comes to other innovative marketing ideas, what are the other ways do you think somebody could build
See,
a
one
brand?
for building a brand, one thing which is very much important is validation. And how we will get the validation? Like one is the customer validation. If your customer is giving you a feedback that you have made a very fabulous product or something. And one is the influential marketing, which is in very trends right now. You contact some influencer, you do a collaboration with them, they will make some content for you. So what will happen if someone is coming on your website or someone is coming on your social media pages, they will say, okay, I follow this person, he is wearing this particular or he is using this
Right.
particular product. So it is a trusted brand. It is a trusted brand, so that's why people are using it. My idol or my something which I am following is wearing or using that product, so that helps a business a lot. So influential marketing is very much important. Apart from this performance marketing, you can also do content creation, because content is the key for any business.
True.
Create some content on your own. If you don't want to pay someone, just create some video, show the product. You see many people get viral for like making the video looking like a wow or something.
Oh, we cannot forget that, looking like a wow.
Yeah, we cannot forget that. So how does she got, like she is getting huge sales right now. People
True.
know him, we know her. Sorry. So we know her. How we know her? So the content that she is making. So content is also is playing a very vital role right now. So if you are making content around your product or your services, that is definitely going to give you like good results.
But at the center of it all is the product quality.
See,
And what it is.
yeah, so quality matters a lot in the way where if you are going to make a brand, first sales you can do whatever the quality you want, but second sales your quality will bring only. Marketing, performance marketing, influential marketing, everything is just for the first sales.
True.
You can sell only once to a customer, but second sale will come from the quality of the product and your after sales services. What many people do, they sell it. Many brands do this thing, they sell it, but they are not able to cope up with the after sales services, like talking to the customer, making them feel okay. So if you are not satisfied, you can return it, exchange in whatever the after sales services. So if your after sales service is good, it will be automatically your brand will get a mouth to mouth publicity and you will grow like exponentially. So after sales service is very much required.
All right.
Yeah.
So when we talk about numbers, what kind of sales are you doing?
So we have started 2.5 months back, and we are getting around 40 lakhs of monthly sales right now. But it's not from the marketplaces, it's only through the website. Marketplaces we just started this week, so it will obviously go up in coming days, and then we are planning after few months to go offline stores as well.
And what's the idea behind going offline, since you're already doing well online?
The offline idea is like, see, market has opened up a lot after COVID. Okay,
True.
so in COVID days, we all see what online can do. But right now, we want to give something validation to the customer. In India, brand validation is very much required. So for that, and obviously we want to give them an experience, because offline store is an experiential buying, because online you can see the picture but you can't feel the quality that we are making and the things we are doing. So this is the idea behind it, to go offline stores.
So this is Ashutosh Roy, and this was his extremely inspirational story, which shows that nothing can be detrimental if you are focused on your goal. If you want to be successful, whether you're from a small place, whether you've had a tragedy in your life, the only way forward is to keep going. So here's to all of you who are also hustling. Keep going. The world will come around. Bye bye for now. We'll be back with another interesting episode.